कपालिनी दुर्गा क्षमा शिवा धात्री स्वाहा स्वधा नमोस्तुते यस्मिन् सर्वं यतो सर्वं यः सर्वं सर्वतश्च यत् यश्च सर्वमयो नित्यं तस्मै सर्वात्मने नमः। ओम गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरु साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। भगवान के चरणों में we are in the lotus feet of God, and that's the biggest blessing in this universe. And we are here. Actually, he became a medium to all of us to come together and discuss about. I never say it's a lecture, it's just let's discuss about. The main topic of discussion today is because he left his body, passed away, and Prem Prakash Ji Jain or Gargaput, and father of हमारे प्रिय संजय जैन and अर्चना जैन, और grandfather इन सब बच्चों के हैं. In human life, everybody knows. I think we all are very intelligent to know that one day we have to go. That's why in Bhagavad Gita, and one thing more, when I start, say, because I'm going to speak for 30-40 minutes, so let's start one thing. What your religion is, don't think about it. Just think you are a human, then try to understand what I'm saying. If you think according to I'm this or this, you will not understand what I'm saying. So if you want to play something, you should know the rule of the games. So as a human being, try to understand what I'm going to say, what I'm discussing with you. Every human knows that one day they have to leave this body. And it's the eternal truth. Nobody can change it. And from the birth to death, it's called Jivan. Jivan means, in English we say life. And in Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna said one thing. To make your life more easier, we all look for easier thing, comfortable thing. We spend money, sometimes more money, just to have some comfort. And we spend lots of things just to have little comfort. So make comfortable your life. He said, Arjuna, if one person, one human wants to make their life easy, they should know about 4 things. First is, one should always must see birth. How we came in this world. And everybody has same place. Everybody came from mother's womb. Nobody came from test tube. There are certain people, those who are coming nowadays from test tube babies. But still, there is a 99.9% people are coming from same place, mother's womb, which is natural production. And everybody have to leave everything, even the body, when they go. So this is one thing which is common for everyone. Doesn't matter who you are. And third thing he's saying, Janma Mrityu, third is Jara. You can take new eyes, you can make new ear, you can make new hair, you can make new teeth, you can make even nowadays new limbs as well. They are inventing, we were talking to some scientists, they are having some limbs which is not only cloning. If your hand is cut by some mistake or feet or something, they will make you new hand or feet or legs or whatever organ is not there. That's called, whatever you're doing is fine, but one day, jara means the old age will come. It will definitely come. And vyadhi. Vyadhi called disease. Disease. Yeah. Even if you are a yogi, you have achieved everything, still your body will have one day some kind of disease. And I have seen yogis, those who lived in Kedarnath, Badrinath, still sometimes they got very simple disease. These four things are must in the human life. They comes. And if you try to think about it, you will understand the concept of human life. Then you start asking, why I am here? You have to ask yourself, at least once in your lifetime, just don't flow in the flow. Don't just swim with the current. First, at least ask, why I am here on this earth? That's called understanding your purpose of life. In this materialistic world, we generally measure, you understand measurement? Measurement, yeah. That measurement is according to materialistic gains. Huh? Oh, he is a good person, he is billionaire. Oh wow, she is famous, he is famous. He has achieved things. What scale is this? It can be a materialistic scale, but remember, this is not for you. This is not for humans. In human life is given to you to have a happy life. Anandam Brahma. You are here to enjoy, not physical enjoyment, not sensual enjoyment, the bliss, the actual enjoyment. Anand ke liye you are born, but you yourself is looking for suffering. I have seen very less people, when they have nothing to suffer, they feel uncomfortable. Yeah, seriously. I'm saying with my experience, not with the reading books. People feel uncomfortable when everything is going smoothly. Then they try to be nosy for others. Otherwise, you have very limited time on this planet. 100 years are nothing, and tell you the truth, for our generation, it's 80. The science have proved it. For our generation, born after 70, the life expectancy is 80. So you have very limited time, and it's up to you what you make of your life, what you take out of from your life. You can enjoy. This life is for enjoyment, but everything has its limits. So that's why all the scriptures, all the rishis, in any religion, bring me any religion, I will explain you where it is written. They say, every religion, every rishi, every saint is saying, the human life is for achieving Brahmahood. The bliss is Brahmahood. Means, either you achieve that God, we can say in many terms. If she wants to eat pizza and she say pizza, if I don't understand the language, she can say there is a round something roti and there is a vegetables on it. She can explain in many things. So that's how whoever have whatever type of experience, they are explaining in different types. But main thing is, we are here as a human. We are free to enjoy, but to have actual bliss, we all have to do some practice. You are सारा दिन प्रैक्टिस करते हो? आपको पता है? You are in a big practice. रात को सोना है. You are sleeping in the night time. You are waking in the daytime. You wake up. You go through the whole life, whole day. Then you again sleep. Very disciplined. कुछ लोग नाइट शिफ्ट करते होंगे, but still they have time. These much hours is for sleeping. Now I'm hungry. It's for eating. Now I have to work. We are in a big practice by God. This is called sadhana. But every sadhana have a result. हर प्रैक्टिस का अपना एक क्या है? रिजल्ट है. And you have to start practice and think about your result, what you are gaining from it. If you wake up 6 o'clock in the morning, you go to work 7 o'clock, you work there 10 hours, and after 1 month or 1 week, your boss says, sorry, I can't pay you. How you feel? You work for him, and how you will feel? Bad or good?
Bad.
You feel bad. They didn't pay me. I worked 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. And there's another scenario. Think about it. You have your own business. And then you worked 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, and still you don't get anything. You will feel like, don't worry, we will move on, we will do it. It will come one day. Or what you will do? You will change business. Same thing in the life. Practice. We all are practicing, but for what? For materialistic life only. Either it's a business, either it's a job, either it's an education. No one is working in education just to get knowledge. You know? What parents saying, 60-70% parents start saying nowadays, okay, do this studies, you will get this much money. First priority is what you will study and what you are getting afterwards. If I say now send your children for the medical student, but they will not be paid, who will send? I don't think most of the people will say we will send them. So send your children in IT and they will have to work free. No one is saying anything. Law of nature. You want something in return when you give something. Same thing. God gave you what He gives you.
Life.
The physical body. He gives you senses. He gives you breathing. He gives you mind. He gives you brain. And He gives you all 5 elements to enjoy. When we do puja, we do kalash puja. And lots of people ask, why we need to puja, why we need to worship water, we pay for it. I said, no, you're not paying for water, nobody can pay for water. You are paying for water is reached to your home. The water is coming from the water tank, water is arrived to your house, so you are paying for that. You are not paying for water. Nobody can pay for water. Even in plastic bottle, you are paying for the bottle, not the bottle. Have you seen? The cheap bottle is very cheap. The very high quality bottle is very expensive. You are paying for bottle. Nobody can pay for water. You are not paying for sun. You are not paying for rain. You are not paying for. You pay for vegetables reached at your home. Up to you. Either somebody is growing it and bringing it near you, so you can buy it. But you are not paying for vegetables. You are paying for transportation and other things. That all is given by nature. Mother Goddess. And don't you feel like a culprit if we are just taking it, using it, and you're not giving anything back? Hinduism, every day when we woke up, we pay our gratitude. Puja means at least you should say thank you. At least you pay your regard to their greatness, to the Mother Earth, to the sun. अब किसी को कहो कि एस्ट्रोलॉजी में भाई तुम्हारा सन खराब है, ग्रह खराब है, तुम जरा एक लोटा जल चढ़ाया करना, उनको बड़ा भारी हो जाते हैं। और फिर अगर ग्रह ज्यादा ही खराब हो तो वो चढ़ा भी लेते हैं, पर ये हमारे डेली नियम में नहीं है। We don't remember. विटामिन डी खा रहे हैं हम, विटामिन डी की गोली खाने नहीं बोलते, लेकिन भगवान सूर्य नारायण को कभी भी सुबह उठकर जल नहीं चढ़ाएंगे। That's why our rishis made some scriptures to understand that if you want to live a happy life, this is the way. If you don't want to live a happy life, this is the way. You want to become a deity, this is the way. You want to become a demon, this is the way. और बाद में कह दिया up to you. भगवत गीता के बाद में भगवान ने कहा अर्जुन से up to you. I told you what is right and wrong. Because in our culture, in Vedic Sanatana Dharma, we never forced anyone. Because soul can never be forced. You can force body, but you can never force mind and soul. It's always free. So, what they told us, let's talk about this. Important क्यों है, I told you. And now what they told us, the whole scriptures, जितने भी scriptures हैं, whole range, we divide in 3 parts. Why there is always 3? Have you always think about it? Okay.
Divisible easily.
No, because if let's have a very simple example. Water is water, it's a liquid state. If water have no heat, then it becomes solidifying, it becomes ice. It's a solid state. And when it gains more heat, it will evaporate. It will become gaseous. Because this nature, this materialistic nature, because we are living in a materialistic world and we have to use materialistic resources to get the knowledge, this materialistic universe have 3 states of nature. One is solid, liquid and gaseous. And that's why our prana, the breathing we are doing in this body, all of you, not even all of us, the plants, the animals, the prana goes into these all 3 states. Because that prana is not bounded by any, that consciousness, let's say prana as a consciousness, that consciousness is not bounded by any state. And you all have experience. You all have experience. A little kind of samadhi. When you sleep, deep sleep, your soul goes to wander around. Have you ever experienced? Mothers have very good experience of it. When your child is away, and maybe sometime in life, at least once you have experience, and you are too much thinking about that child, you visit them. Not physically, but by soul. Because soul have capacity to get out of this body, still have connection with body, and wandering around. Because it's not bounded by physical body, mental body, or subtle body. So that's why those people, those human, those have a very sensitive consciousness. Consciousness have many sensitivities. घरों में भी देखते हैं, some child, if mom says, just a little bit, then they are sensitive. They don't do anything bad. And some are like, उनको आँख दिखानी पड़ती है. You have to see by eyes. Don't do this. So they feel no. It's bad. Some are like yours. You have to say. And some are like, sometimes you have to be very strict. They don't listen. Because everyone have very different kind of sensitivity of consciousness. Same with all of us. If somebody even don't greet us or don't pay us attention, we feel bad. And somebody, you are saying shameful things, they are not feeling bad. Their sensitivity is different. They are immune to it. Same thing. Sensitivity of consciousness makes you where your prana lives. If you are in your, because we have 8 chakras, or some people say 7 chakras, let's say 7. If you are only living in your lower chakra, you think about food. I need good food. I need good drink. I need comfortable bed to sleep. I don't care about anybody. So that's the lowest consciousness. And that's, we say, it's for animals. And when you come up little bit sensitive more, then you start thinking about your family, your own family, especially ladies. They are more sensitive. They are more conscious than men. Sorry to say that, because before thinking about themselves, they think about their children. How they will sleep, how they will eat, how they have to think about everything. Then they think about themselves. So they are more sensitive. So they are a little bit higher consciousness. And the third, some people not only think about their family, they think about neighbors as well, friends as well. Oh, we shouldn't make noise pollution. People will, how they will sleep. We should speak slowly, we are in hospital. So that's the consciousness. How much you can understand is about your consciousness only. And higher, they reach up to the consciousness of a great yogi, that's in Brahmacharya. According to that, all this sadhana, all the practice are divided in 3 steps. You have to do this at least once in your lifetime before we will reach here. We all have to reach here. This is our last journey. First is for higher consciousness, which we will not discuss here. It's called Bhagavad Gita, Arjuna asking, and Lord Krishna is saying, Abhyasen tu konteya vairagyen cha griyate. And that's for the higher consciousness people. So they do with practice and detachment. And then you don't need any karam card, you don't need anything. Just you have to be detached from the people and you have to practice again and again. But it's not easy, those who are living in household. It's not like they can't do it, but it's become a difficult path to detach. Because if you are a mother, you are a grandmother, or you are a daughter, or you are a son, you are a brother, you sometimes have to fulfill your duties. So that's why it becomes a little bit. So they say, okay, you do Kriya Yoga. Kriya Yoga is, you have to do Tapa. Tapa means discipline. And you all are doing it. Especially I say, rather than older generation, the modern generation is doing more penance. Their life is more stupid. When you was young, your parents gave you lots of time with them. They take you here and there and they spend time with you. But nowadays, sadly, every day I'm looking on it, watching people. The child is only 1.5 and 2 and they give them phone and so they do their own job. They don't want to spend time with children. It's hard for this generation. Yeah. Sometimes people say, oh, our life was hard. No, you people had very good lives. Because you lived in nature. You lived in a natural way. But nowadays, from the very start, they are living artificial life. With artificial intelligence. We had all Nani, Chachi, Dadi to ask. But this generation only have Why less?
Own.
Yeah, they have different, internet and all this. They don't have chachi, nani, dadi, tais to ask. And it's sad actually. It's not good for their development. It's more penance in their life. They have to struggle. There is no, at our time, it was joint families. Everybody can look after the child. Now they are their own self struggling for it. And at that time, the daughter-in-law was like a queen because she doesn't have to do things. She just have to bear a child. Now they are working as well. They are working in the home. They are working at the out. They are doing everything. And we feel sorry for what kind of independence is this? I don't understand. And they are doing more, disciplined life, tapa. Or swadhyay, to feel it's hard for them, swadhyay, because they don't have to think about anything else. So how they will, swadhyay means self-study, study yourself. And you need time to study yourself. It takes long time. Because people usually say, I don't understand what that person is like. Well, don't worry. First, understand yourself. Understanding our own self is most important and most difficult. People say people change. No, you also yourself change. Why you are blaming others? They change. They have to change. Change is the nature of nature. Don't worry about it. The main thing in this discussion we are discussing, concentrate on yourself. I'm not saying be selfish, no. But concentrating on yourself improves you more than anything. And that's what we are not doing. When we are watching people on social media, on here and there, what they are doing, what they are not doing, it's nothing to do with you. First, because in older generation, they improved their own life. First. Then family. Then they think about other things. Now we don't want to know family, just we are thinking about people, those who we will never meet in our whole life. Isn't it? Because sometimes I know some people comes with some social media, see this is what, I said, I'm not going to meet this person my whole life and I don't want to meet him. If they are saying something good, then it's fine. Otherwise, I'm happy with my life. The happiness is gone because you are more interested in other people's life. And even because of that, you are ignoring your family as well. So, स्वाध्याय के लिए time कहाँ से आएगा? When you are not spending time with your own self, you can't read or study yourself. फिर उसके बाद है ईश्वर प्रणिधानात्मा. So even people are denying the existence of Ishwar. Oh wait, somebody made your mom, your dad, then you came out. Somebody made this planet. You are living here. You are breathing. You can say whatever you want to say. If you don't want to say God, don't say it. Just say the creator. Just say nature. Universal energy. I'm saying don't go into any religion, just say energy. Consciousness and energy. Because if you read Vedas, they are not talking about any particular kind of creator or operator or destroyer. They are talking about energy and consciousness. And you cannot deny it. Nobody can. Because these are both in here. That's why we are moving. If you deny the consciousness and energy, you are denying yourself, your own existence. You are putting question mark on your own existence, which will take you nowhere. And you will never feel happy. And other thing is Ashtanga Yoga. That is for everyone. For common people, Patanjali told that listen, you are born, you will die. And in between, it's a life. And in this life, you should live a happy life. Everybody wants to live happy?
Yes.
they don't want to. Do you want to live happy?
Come on, let's hear it.
Yes. They are sleeping. Everybody wants to live happy. Who doesn't want to live happy?
True. Very true.
So if you want to live happy, you have to live in some kind of discipline. Undisciplined person can never be happy. Yoga bhavati dukkha. Lord Krishna is saying, if you don't want to suffer, you should be disciplined. Ashtang means eightfold yoga. Eightfold means there is 8 steps. So we are coming on it. 8 steps of yoga. So you have to follow it one by one. You can never reach fast forward. You have to follow one by one. So in first thing is you have to follow before going into it how you deal with society, because your eyes are opening outside, ears are opening outside, mouth is opening outside. We have to interact with the outside world. So with this outside world, you have to make some limits. That's called yam. Means there should be some kind of discipline. Everybody have to follow discipline. Otherwise, doctors are waiting. NHS is not working at all. You have to go by private. And you know how costly it is. So that's why follow the discipline. And discipline means you should be eating with discipline. You should be sleeping in discipline. You should be interacting with people in discipline. These 3 things are very important. And 4th is you should be disciplining your mind for what? About the outside world. That's I was saying before. You have nothing to do with others. Your karma is not affecting them. Their karma is not affecting you. If somebody is doing something bad and you are they did bad for 5 minutes and you are spending 5 days to talk about them. Isn't it? It's not like some national crisis is going on. So that's what they say. You have to follow discipline, how to live with the outside world. Then second step is how you live with yourself. Live with yourself is first thing is shauch. Shauch is the best thing the person can do with. Means cleanliness. If you are not clean, your body, your house, your thoughts, everything should be clean and straightforward. Pure. Purity means, it's not like I'm saying, I'm not selling any bath gel. Okay. It's just cleanliness means clean yourself. That's why in our Indian Hindu tradition, we take shower and bath every time, every day. It's like, even if it's a winter or whatever, we have to take it to clean our body first. If your body is clean, your mind starts cleaning itself. If your body is clean, then you want to clean where you live. Very important, I'm telling you one thing. With experience, not my experience, thousands of people, I have experimented with them. If someone say, oh, our business is not going good, our job is not good, I said, okay, look around yourself, try to clean everything. If your house is clean, your desk is clean, your cupboard is clean, you yourself is clean, your garage is clean, your car is clean, especially boys. Yeah, they keep very clean car. Then the money will start running towards yourself. If you can't find anything on your desk, even yourself, how the Lakshmi will come to you? Never. Forget about it. And the more money matters, the more disturbed are males. Why? they don't clean properly everything. Not everyone, but many percentage is this. That's why I'm again and again saying this. Cleanliness is the most important in yoga as well. You can't go into the yoga practice if you're not cleaning. And this is not right thing that your mess should be cleaned by somebody else. If you are about 12 years of age, you should clean your own mess. No? If somebody has to say it to you, then it's a shame. I don't think it's a good thing. I don't know why people don't teach their children to clean. Because this is most important thing Patanjali is saying, Shaucha. The most important and first thing for the yoga, clean. And afterward also, you have to make niyam, just called yam niyam. Niyam means you have to, I will sleep at 7 and start sleeping at 7. Sometimes it's fine. Santosh, yeah. Because Santosh comes after when you make some niyam. Rules. Yeah, you have to make rule, okay, 1 o'clock is lunch. It's not like you are eating sometime 10 o'clock, sometime 4 o'clock, sometime 6 o'clock. No, your body will be confused, your brain will be messed up. Make some rules in your life. I will do this, I will do this. And even lots of people, those who just try to start make rules in their life, I have seen them. Very fast they go for success. Very fast. Whatever they want to do in their life, just make some rules. It is important. Otherwise, I sometimes laugh because people come to us. It's a yoga meditation center in London where I live. They come, oh, Didiji, I want to do asana. So, before few years, like before COVID, I used to take them in my class. Okay, come, register and come. Now I made a rule. First I asked, why you want to do asana? So first tell me. 80% people just, I want to lose weight. I said, sorry, there's a gym. There's a gym just 5 minutes walk. Or they say, oh, I'm not feeling well, I should move some. Okay, there's a gym. You walk, there's lots of parks, you walk, you want to move around. Asana is not for just stretching, not for only exercise. I don't know what kind of yoga nowadays people are doing. Asana means something you can sit for 12 hours. Something you can stand for 12 hours. So even if we start teaching them stretching, we start with stretching to just move around the body. And stretching, little bit lie down, so relaxing exercises, stretching exercises, and other little bit like bhujangasana and all different kind of postures. But we tell them, you need to find out, you need to select 4 postures to sit. And in that 4 as well, you have to select one, you can sit for 12 hours. That's the purpose of asana. Purpose of asana नहीं 2 pound दे के आप club में जाते हो, you are doing stretching exercise, and then after that they are eating samosa. Yeah, they expect me to give them samosas, and there was one lady, there was a Russian lady, and we laughed a lot about this. And she said, मैंने उसको पूछ लिया, she was, I said, I can't see any effect on you, and I spent like 1 year. She said, oh, I don't know, I'm just, I said, just tell me what you do after doing yoga posture. That's why I made rule to ask why you're doing it. She said, I will go to Pizza Express, take a pizza, I will go to Tesco, take some wine, and I will eat pizza, drink wine and sleep. 10 o'clock I have to sleep because 5 o'clock I have to take my van for work. I said, okay, thank you, you are discharged from the class, from my monastery. Not in a bad way, but you are doing harm to your body, to your mind especially. Your mental health is not good if you are doing it in this way. Asana is a very heavy word. That's why I'm telling you, asana means you can sit for 12 hours, that is asana. Minimum 12 hours. Maximum 12 years. That's called asana. With 4 postures kiye, oh, I know all the asanas now. Okay, fine. Everybody knows. Google knows. आपको तो पता ही होगा, गूगल को पता है तो फिर लोग कहते हैं हम मेडिटेशन में बैठते हैं लोग I can't do meditation. Lots of things comes in my mind. My dear, you are not doing meditation. Meditation is the 7th step. And to think you are not reached 12 years of asana, how you will sit in meditation? And I say, okay, जैसे होता है ना कि they make a cartoon of things. The cartoon of meditation is possible. You sit and you feel like you're sleepy, you are relaxed, and you say, it was good. But meditation means if the plane is going above this church or this temple, then you can feel it. It will make your every cell very sensitive. And we are talking about sensitivity and consciousness. If you are in a deep sleep and you don't know what happened in the whole world, and you feel relaxed, it was a sleep. Or you can say, little nap. It was not meditation. Meditation is not that simple word. If you do meditation, what's happening in few miles you can hear, you can see without opening eyes. Meditation is a very high state because it's the one step down samadhi. In samadhi, a yogi in samadhi is saying the whole universe sitting in one place. How you can do meditation? When after doing asana, you going home and eating like 1500 calories? At least good nowadays, people are counting their calories, but they're more sensitive to some things. They're understanding. And after asana is pranayam. Pranayam is breathing. The only miracle in this world is breathing. You are breathing now. Next moment you are not breathing. You are nobody. You are somebody's mom. किसी की माँ हो, किसी की भाभी हो, किसी की बहन हो, सब कुछ हो. उसके बाद take the body, clean the body, put the body. You're nothing there. It's the only breathing you have. You have all the titles. And this breathing is connection between you and the whole universe. Nobody can stop it. This is my air. You can't take it. Nobody can. Oxygen mask to कह सकते हैं, but not the air. This breathing connects you with the universe. And that's why when you do pranayama, you take universe inside you and you bring outside whatever you have inside. Breathing is a very, very important process. और ब्रीदिंग के बाद जो आ रहा है ना, उसको बड़े ध्यान से सुनना, especially for mothers. It's called pratyahar. Pratyahar is, in simple word, one word. I don't think I have any English one word for it. It means, nowadays there is a culture called minimalization. Minimum. Have minimum what you need only. Don't keep it for 10 years back, 10 years ago I will use this, 5 years ago, 5 years later I will use it. Or, oh, I'm attached to this thing, I will use it. You're not using it. If the things you're not using 5 years, you will never use it. Or the trend will change. Nobody will like it. So, try to minimize the things, materialistic things, outside and inside. I say mostly inside. Pratyahar is not only for outside. inside. If you are too much worried and nosy about 100 people, cut it down 50, cut it down 10, cut it down 5. Yeah, just don't worry about people. They have their own life. Live your own life. That's called pratyahar. And I know most of my yoga, what I have experiences in England, in my yoga classes. And after that, 40 minutes they feel very stiff and all. After that, 1 hour in my parking, they are talking about other people.
It's the movie.
Now they are not feeling any bad. That's why I stopped yoga class. This is not your class. This is not your learning yoga. You are here to gossip. And especially that's why I made rule. I'm not teaching yoga to more than 2 people. Even then I stopped 2 people of the same family. They don't have anything to talk. Because they know each other. Go home and talk. Pratyahar, it's important. And then you...
Minimalist life.
Yeah, not only materialistic, in your brain is minimalist life. बाहर भी और अंदर भी, inside also. उसके लिए एक बताया कि how you do it as a mother do for a newborn child. She doesn't care about the whole world, even not her body. She only care about the newborn baby. For 2 or 3 years, she only care about that baby. That's the example for pratyahar. Don't take your mind here and there. Come back to your own self. उसके बाद है, and these are all sadhana practices outside. And now it will start inside. 3 steps are inside. Dharana, Dhyan, Samadhi. And that is nothing to say about it. You have to come to me, then I can explain. And not together, one by one. So that's how you will say your thank you to God. Which God? The God who is given you breathing. The air, the fire, the water, the earth, the planets. Even if the moon is not here, even the God will not give you moon, you can't have any grains, you know that? Because if you know biology, the light reaction is in the plant done by sun. But the dark reaction, which is very important, is done in the presence of moon. And if the plants don't do the dark reaction, you eat plants, they will not give you energy. That's why I say, Agni Somatmakam Jagat. You can't discard moon. That's why in Chinese religion, they say light and dark. That's why they keep one side dark and one side light. And the whole universe is made up of positive and negative. I say 100 times, listen. There are lots of influencers. They say about positivity, positivity, positivity. I asked only one question on social, media. It's very hard only to eat and not to go for excrete. It's very hard. Who can do that? Even 1 or 2 days, you will reach hospital. The whole universe is made up of positive and negative. आपने सेल देखा है? सेल AA, AAA cells are battery cells. Battery. There is positive, there is negative. Without that, you can't even move the battery. The battery will not work if only positive is there. How can you think about only positivity? What Vedic Sanatana Dharma is telling you, learn how to digest negativity and how to express positivity. You can never say only positive. We are teaching children positive. It's not statue. You just put a light on it. No, it's a human being. We need both. Negativity is a part of a human. When in our families, when somebody is angry, just say, okay, it will go. They are in a mode of anger. We just digest it because we love them, isn't it? We have to digest the negativity of the people, those we love. And if somebody else will do anger, we don't like it. Because we don't love them. Our children, lots of people ask one question. Oh, our children did that, did that, did that. They don't understand how the children are suffering outside world. Nowadays, I'm telling you, children are suffering more because they have mental pressure. And don't tell them हमारे time में ऐसे होता था, वैसे होता था. No, it's different for them. The world is different. And second thing is, if you tell children कि भाई do this and do that, and if they are not listening, and 80% people get agitated, oh, they don't listen us, now they are independent. Mothers at least should understand कि वो तो भाई पेट में ही लात मार रहा था, है क्या? Tell me. Any mother, you all have experience? तो बाहर भी अगर कुछ कह रहे हैं तो what's the problem? Because you made that, you created that soul, you created that person, you have to digest their negativity also. Then it will be unconditional love. If you only love them because they are positive, it will not work. So that's what I was saying. We are here to get blessings from Lord and give our wishes to the soul and try to understand that we have to be grateful to the universe, what the universe has given to us. Thank you very much. Hari Om Tat Sat. हम लोग आरती करेंगे. It's also a form of saying thank you to the Lord. हाँ जी आइए. हरि ओम.